Today is day 57 of my 100 Days of Gratitude. Today, our niece took us through Parliament, which was pretty darn cool, Parliament building. She is a guide there. And so we got our own private tour, which was very cool. And not only am I grateful for the tour, but I'm grateful that we live somewhere where we have access to that. And I've talked about living in a democracy before, and that kind of was driven home today. And what she told us, and she's sitting right here over there. What she told us was that center block, which is where we took the tour, and that's where the House of Commons is and the Senate is. Yeah. Yep. Is going to be closed for the next 10 years as of September. That's the plan. And yeah, so we wouldn't get to see it after September had we not gone today. And so on top of that, then we got a private tour and she got to show us all this really neat stuff. And we had, 100% of her time was spent with us. So any questions that we had, she was able to answer. And it was really neat. It was a really neat experience. And on October, I believe it was 22nd, 2014, I think, Nathan Cirillo was shot and killed just outside of the Parliament buildings. It's kind of hard to understand if you don't know Ottawa, but and then the same man who shot him went into Parliament and opened fire, and he was killed there. And we were in the corridor where it all happened. Is this all accurate?
Yep, that's right.
And it was just kind of a sobering experience, and just really grateful for today. Really grateful to be a Canadian and to see how little things that we wouldn't necessarily know, and hearing the stories behind them and the meaning, and the attempt at inclusion, and just really being proud to have access to him to walk through. And I had to take my cane today because my back was bothering me, and there weren't any issues. They obviously have to run that through x-ray, and so it took a little bit of time, and then I beeped going through, and everybody was just really kind and considerate, and it was just a really, really good day. And I'm just really grateful to think, it's hard for me to plan a month in advance, let alone 10 years. So to think that center block is going to be closed, and we got to go up the Peace Tower, which is very cool, and, have a almost 360-degree view of our city. And we're right on the border of Quebec, so got to see into Quebec too, which we go to periodically. And it was really special knowing that in 10 years, stats say I won't be here, but just having that experience and knowing that as of September, I'll probably never be able to go back in there, and that I got to share that with Keith and our niece, and it was a really special day. So on to tomorrow.